The sun was just beginning to rise over the city, casting a golden hue over the quiet streets. Ava, a young woman with a heart full of kindness, was on her way to work at a small bakery downtown. As she walked past an alley, she noticed an elderly man rummaging through a pile of discarded trash. His frail hands shook as he sorted through plastic bottles and old newspapers. Something about him stopped Ava in her tracks. His eyes, though weary, held a quiet dignity. "Sir, are you okay?" she asked gently, stepping closer. The old man looked up, startled, but then smiled weakly. "I'm fine, dear. Just collecting recyclables to sell." Ava's heart ached. "Would you like some breakfast? I work at a bakery just around the corner. I can bring you something warm." The man hesitated, then nodded. "That's very kind of you." Ava rushed to the bakery, grabbed a fresh croissant and a cup of coffee, and hurried back. She watched as he savored every bite, gratitude evident in his eyes. They spoke for a while, and she learned his name was Henry. He had no family, no home, just the will to survive. Over the next few weeks, Ava made it a habit to bring Henry food and spend time with him. They shared stories, laughed together, and became friends. Some customers at the bakery looked at her strangely when they saw her talking to a homeless man, but she didn't care. Henry was kind, wise, and deserved respect. One day, a sleek black car pulled up outside the bakery as Ava was handing Henry a sandwich. A well-dressed man stepped out, his sharp eyes narrowing as he spotted Henry. "Grandfather," the man's voice trembled with disbelief. Ava looked between them, stunned. Henry's face softened. "Ethan." Ethan was none other than Ethan Sinclair, the billionaire CEO of Sinclair Enterprises. The bakery buzzed with whispers. Why was a powerful man like him addressing a homeless man as his grandfather? "Grandfather, I've been looking for you for years," Ethan said, his voice breaking. "Why didn't you tell me where you were?" Henry sighed. "I didn't want to be a burden. After your parents passed, I didn't want to interfere in your life. I knew you'd be busy building your empire." Ethan shook his head. "You were never a burden. You raised me when I had no one. I thought I'd lost you." Ava stepped back, giving them space, but Ethan turned to her. "You took care of him?" She nodded. "Henry is a good man. He deserves kindness." Ethan looked at her for a long moment. "Not many would do what you did." Days later, Ethan returned to the bakery, but this time, it wasn't just to see Henry. He had been thinking about Ava, about her selflessness, her warmth. Over time, he started visiting more often, getting to know her better. Ava, too, found herself drawn to Ethan. He wasn't just a powerful CEO, he was a man who had endured loss, who loved deeply, and who wanted to do good. One evening, Ethan arrived with Henry and extended an invitation. "Join us for dinner. I want to thank you properly." Ava hesitated but agreed. That dinner turned into many more, and soon, what started as gratitude grew into love. Ethan saw in Ava the kind of heart he had been searching for all his life, genuine, kind, and full of compassion. Months later, at a grand family gathering, Ethan took Ava's hand. "Ava, I never expected to find someone like you, someone who reminds me of what truly matters. Will you marry me?" Tears welled in her eyes. Henry, sitting nearby, beamed with pride. Ava nodded, her heart full. She had helped an elderly man without expecting anything in return, but in doing so, she had found a family, love, and a life she never imagined. Her kindness had led her to something greater than she ever dreamed of. And so, under the golden glow of a setting sun, surrounded by love, Ava stepped into a future filled with endless possibilities, proving that a single act of kindness could change everything.